I think after a series like the last series, what you have to do in some ways is try and put it behind you. But because we know that we are better than that, we know that we can play better than that, and that's what we try to get in their head in as you say, it's a short period, so we're trying to make sure that today when we practice in a way that's going to put us in good stead for tomorrow. Not practice to eliminate what's happened, that's past, so we're trying to make sure we focus on tomorrow and how we're going to play tomorrow.
Do you think more of the mental side of the thing?
It's definitely mental side of the thing for that, because we played Sri Lanka recently. They have top spinners too, so and we played them well. So it's definitely mental side of it.
Two questions. You just mentioned that it's mental, whatever round that you are going through. So would it be a bit of a relief that West Indies also doesn't have a major spin bowler like Rashid Khan, or how Bangladesh struggled against him? Is that a relief of the batting line?
Well, because of what happened, yes, you can look at it as a relief, but they still have 2-3 top-class spinners who have been up there in the world ranking. So we still have to think about that. We can't just eliminate the fact that they don't have a leg spinner.
Coach, additionally, I wanted to know about the middle order. Obviously, you have the captain batting at number 5, but the pace at which he's batting, is that something that you are, you're approving of it, that he bats in that sort of slight rate and he, steadies the batting lineup, or is there a need for a push in the middle order?
Well, because of the starts we've had, that's the way he's had to play. Because especially the one with him and putting on that partnership, he had to build it back, and that's been I would say the piece that we have to look at. In the situation, he had to play like that, but I'm sure in a different situation, he would play according to that.
Coach, I'm understanding is like you want to say that your batsmen have grown up a kind of phobia against leg spinners. Like earlier, they also struggled against Hasaranga, then Rashid Khan. So do you think they have some sort of problem tackling the leg spinner, not particular any single outing like Rashid Khan or anyone, but particularly the pattern of bowling leg spin? They are having a lot of trouble to play the leg spinners in the middle.
No, I would only say that for that last series, because we played against Sri Lanka a number of times and we played Hasaranga. We beat them in the Asia Cup. So I wouldn't say that it's that. I would say that series we were bad against Rashid.
Are you preferring sporting wicket or spin training wicket?
You know me, Prue, better than I. You know me, Prue, a lot better than I do. So you tell me, because I'm looking at the wicket. It looks like a normal Maple wicket, so it usually has some sort of turn in it. So which is good.
Coach, you joined last October, so it's been 1 year. How do you evaluate yourself as a Bangladeshi head coach?
How do I develop myself? I right now I'm still getting accustomed to certain things, but also I am just imparting direction I want the team to go in, the direction the two captains want the team to go in. We're just trying to make sure that we're going in that direction. So it's about learning, it's about teaching, and getting them to understand international cricket and how we assess situations in international cricket. So that's what I'm trying to make sure everybody understands in the team.
Zakir was very good from the last West Indies series, but in the recent times he is not in form. So what's going on inside his head, and are you preferring Ongon on behalf of him?
Yes, you're right about him being in proper form against West Indies the last time, but that's how cricket goes. A lot of players are in form one series and the next time they're not. So we have to make sure that we try and get them back into that good form. And to answer your last part, we haven't decided on what we're going to do until this evening. We will decide after practice.
Someone like Tamil was around for a while now. He has played the big tournaments like World Cups, Asia Cups. We all know he has immense potential. We have shown us some hints of innings here and there, but has been not that consistent. So what do you think he's lacking?
Look, I don't think he's lacking anything. I think some players are like that when they now start, they they play well, they don't play well until they settle and know their game fully. He, as you say, he's a young player, and most of these here are, but the maturity factor in players are different. So we have to work with him and try and get that mature part of him up as quickly as possible. But we all know that he has the ability to be one of Bangladesh greats.
There is some frustration going in the hands of the players also. There is some incident in the airport and players also express their bad feelings regarding this in the social media. Do you have any conversation with the players regarding this and how they can cope up with this?
I'm glad you brought it up because first of all, I don't agree with players having anything to do with social media. It is your right as a person to be on social media, to say what you want on social media, but as an international player and a national player for Bangladesh, my players should not be answered. But I would say one thing, it is not nice to bring racial tones into anything to do with players. I don't care where you're from, where the racial part of it, I am disgusted with against Jackie Ali. That's not nice. But to tell you, I don't want my players answering anything on social media.
Coach, obviously the bowling attack is one where when you're filling up the playing 11, you can fill them in. Your thoughts on Tanvir and Rishabh, bowling pretty well against, in the run-up to this series as well. Your thoughts on that?
I think the bowling has been exceptional, and not just the spinners, but the quicks too. That group of quicks that we have been good because we've been all time rotating, trying to make sure everybody is as fit as possible because we've had a lot of games. And I think they've been exceptional, and especially now, Tanvir and Rishad bowling in tandem, it's a great thing for the team.
Coach, before the third ODI, we saw the visuals that Rishabh was having a discussion with Mushtaq Ahmed and Rashid Khan. And there was, Rashid was showing him the movement. Shed a bit of light on that, whether they had a bit of exchange there.
Well, it's always good. Rashid Khan, #1 leg spinner in the world, and you always learn something. And that's one good thing I can say about him. He shares his knowledge. And Mushtaq boy went and asked him to have a chat with Rashad, and he did. And I'm sure you only saw a snippet of it because he was there for a good nearly an hour working with him and showing him different things and talking to him. So it was great of Rash to do that, and that's the type of person he is. But I'm sure Rashad got a lot out of it.
What can you tell us something about Medias and Miraj captaincy? He lost 9 games out of 10 matches that he played. So how do you see him as a captain?
9 games out of 10. Look, I think Miraz is a good captain, but you can't judge his captaincy on 200 runs and 198 and not chase him. Now, in the field, you can judge his captaincy, and I think the captaincy in the field has been good, but winning games depends on your batsmen too. And if your batsmen don't score the runs that is needed, then you're going to be in trouble. So if I judge him on the field, I think he's been good, but winnings, it's not been good. Hello.
ফুড প্যান্ডা থেকে অর্ডার করুন খাবার ও গ্রসারি আর ডিল নাও কোডে পেয়ে যান 150 টাকার ছাড়। চিলক্স, সুলতানস্টাইন, পিৎজা হাট, স্টার কাবাব, প্যান্ডা মার্ট ও আরো অনেক অপশনে 150 টাকা ছাড়।
Panda. Vision, vision, vision fridge. Vision, vision, vision fridge. Vision, vision, vision fridge. Vision, vision.
Nice there. Military, now Shomo, Sai, and Lieutenant Vishanto also open in many times. So there's many changes after all, or despite Shomo score 69 and 0, then we drop. After Imon
think first of all, Iman has a slight injury that we trying to make sure that he gets back to full fitness with that. I think we still searching for that ideal pair. It's been great that Saif has come in and bat like that, but you know Saif is one of those utility players. Saif can bat anywhere, so it's good that he's come in and done that. But we're still searching for that ideal pair and I must say it is a build-up. We are starting something. We're starting to build something to 27 World Cup. So it's a build-up. We find the right pair, then we start working. We find the right combinations, we start working with them. And here and there, you're going to have people dropping out because maybe form, because somebody else is doing better. But it's a process that we're going with.
Coach, Sai was a big role in the Asia Cup and the last series also, and in the last match, he bowled well as well. How do you rate him as a player, and do you think he's a surprise package with both bat and ball?
Well, he's definitely a surprise package with the ball because I didn't expect him to do as well as he's done since he's been here with the ball. But his batting I've seen before, and it's great that he's come in now and he's shown what he's made of. And it's you can say it's a surprise package, but we knew about him before, and he's taken his chance, his opportunity when he got it, and it's great for us to see. He's been moving from strength to strength. Next thing I look for is his first ODI 100.
Coach, in the last West Indies series, it seemed that there is a lacking in six or seven bowling options. We have lost probably 2 matches while defending. So how do you think can Shamim and Saif is a valuable package in bowling in your 11?
I think Saif and Shamim can help in the bowling, and two of them can make a six bowler. But the bowling between that West Indies series you're talking about and now has improved so much. A lot of times we don't use the six bowler. So I must say that about the bowlers. And I agree with you. I think it's a possibility for them to fill in some overs for us as a six bowler.
Last question.
Coach, teams are doing well in T20s and not bad in Test either. What happened in ODI? Is it all mental things or kind of things that they seems like forgetting how to play this format?
No, it's not a matter of forgetting how to play the format. It's just that we had a bad series where we did not put partnerships on in the middle, especially. We had one partnership at the top and then the middle fell apart. We saw it a little bit in Sri Lanka. We were 101 going easily, 1 run out, and then we lose 6 wickets. So it's about getting that mentality that we need partnerships in the middle, and I think that's something that the guys are trying to work on as much as possible. We had a bad series, and I keep mentioning that we agree that batters had a bad series, but we've got to come back strong.
Last question.
Coach, middle order is a big concern, still big concern for the team. So what is most one thing to make you with this particular test?
Say again, sorry, I didn't hear.
Middle order. Middle order is the big concern for the team.
Yeah.
Mohammad Salahuddin is the batting coach. What is he doing actually in this particular test?
Well, we're working with the batsmen as to how we play in those periods. We're working with the batsmen of how they assess the situation.
Right,